dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject maths in standard 8. In this video, we are going to continue with our chapter number 14, compound interest. We will continue with practice set 14.2. This is part 2 of the video where we will see question number 6 to 10. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe. At right side, press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. Now see children, for solving the questions from practice set 14.2, we will be using this formula only. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. We will be not using the formula of I is equal to A minus P. That formula we are not going to use. We have to use only this formula. So this A may be amount, this A may be population, this A may be number of anything. So depending upon the question, depending upon the data given in the question, we will have to write the values of A, P, R and N, and we have to apply the formula. Only while writing the value of R, we have to check whether there is the word decrease or depreciation. Then we have to write the value of R in negative form. Otherwise, we can write it in the positive form and then we can apply formula to solve the sums from practice set 14.2. So now let's start practice set 14.2 part 2. Now let us start this video from question number 6 of practice set 14.2. Question number 1 to 5 I have taken in my previous video of practice set 14.2. So we will start from 6th question. A loan of rupees 15,000 was taken on compound interest. So 15,000 is the value for P, principal. The rate of compound interest is 12 PCPA. Rate is given 12 PCPA. Our value is 12 PCPA. We have to find the amount, find the value of amount to settle the loan after 3 years. So after 3 years means number of years are 3. So let us write the values first. Solution. Here P value is rupees 15,000. P is equal to rupees 15,000. We can write R value is PCPA. We all know 12 PCPA per capita per annum. And N means number of years are 3 years. Now we will apply the formula. We write by using formula. So write the formula. A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. We will substitute the values here. A we cannot write anything because A value is not known. Equal to sign below, equal to sign. P value is 15,000. 1 plus R is 12 upon 100 raised to 3. Now this 12 and 100 can be cancelled by 4. 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So in this way we can cancel it by 4. We are getting 15,000. 1 plus 3 upon 25 cube. Now this bracket we can solve by cross multiplication. 25 ones are 25, 3 ones are 3. 25 plus 3 is 28 in the numerator upon 25 ones are 25 in the denominator. I have shown you cross multiplication in previous video also of 14.2, and in 14.1 also I have shown you. So this multiply by 3 times we have to do because raised to 3 is there. So we have to multiply it by same number by 3 times. So I will be continuing on this side. Therefore A is equal to 15,000 multiply by 28 upon 25 multiply by 28 upon 25 multiply by 28 upon 25. Now first we cancel by 25. 25 6 are 150, 0 0. So 0 0 we write here. So we are getting 600 into 28 into 28 upon 25 into 28 upon 25. This 25 is cancelled. Now again we can cancel this 600 by 25. So we will cancel 25 ones are 20 by 2s are 50. 60 minus 50, 10 remaining, and this 0 means 100. So 25 4s are 100. So we are getting A is equal to 24 into 28 into 28 into 28 upon this 125 is remaining, that I am going to write in the denominator here. So now we have to multiply. We will multiply 24 into 28 and then 28 into 28. We all know the square of 28. First we will multiply 28 into 24. Let us do it on rough page. So 28 into 24. 24 8s are 192, we all know. So 2 written, 19 carrying. 24 2s are 48. 48 plus 19, 7, 1 carrying 6. 672 we are getting. So multiplication of these two numbers is 672, and 28 into 28, that is the square of 28 is 784. Upon this 25 as it is we have to write. Now 672 multiply by 784. Again this multiplication we have to do here. 672 multiply by 784. 4 2s are 8. 4 7s are 28, 2 carrying. 4 6 are 24. 24 plus 2 is 26, correct? Now cross, we will put below the this first unit place number. 8 2s are 16, 1 carrying. 8 7s are 56. 56 plus 1 57, 5 carrying. 8 6 are 48 plus 5 53. Okay, now 2 cross, we have to multiply by 7. 7 2s are 14, 1 carrying. 7 7s are 49 plus 150, 0 written, 5 carrying. 7 6 are 42 plus 5 47. Okay, so in this way we have got all this. Now add it. 8 6 plus 8 is 14, 1 carrying. 1 plus 6 7 plus 7, 14 plus 4 18, 1 carrying. 3 plus 3 6, 5 plus 7 12, 1 carrying. 5 2 5 2 6 8 4 8 upon 25. Again we have to divide it by 25. This number we have to divide by 25. 5 2 6 8 4 8 divide by 25. 25 2s are 50. 52 minus 50, 2 remaining. This 6 we have to write down. 25 1s are 25, 1 remaining. This 8 we have to write down. 18 is smaller than 25, so we have to put 0. 18 minus 0 is 18. 1 number we have to copy down at one time. 184 we are getting. 25 7s are 175. Then subtract, this is 9 0 0. So we will be getting 9, and this 8 we have to put down. It will be 98. 25 3s are 75. 3s are, okay, one time one number we have to carry down. So 25 3s are we are getting. Now let us subtract this again. 8 minus 5 3, this is 2. 23 is smaller than 25, so we have to put the 0. For this 0 we have to put a point here. 25 9s are 225, 9s are 5 remaining, 0 0. 25 2s are 50. So in this way we are getting answer 21073. A is equal to 21073.92. So rupees 21,073.92 is the amount to be settled the loan after 3 years, on the loan after 3 years. Therefore answer statement we can write it as amount of rupees 21,073.92 is to be settled after 3 years. Now let us see question number 7. A principal amount is given rupees 13,924 in 2 years. Number of years are given by compound interest at 18 PCPA. That means rate of interest is given 18 PCPA. We have to find the principal. So let us write the values first. We start solution by writing the values. We have given amount. So here amount is given to us rupees 13,924. Then we have given rate of interest R is equal to 18 PCPA in 2 years. That means number of years are 2 years. We have to find out the principal. Find the principal. So now let us apply the formula again by using the formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Now we will put the values. Now A value is given. So below A we should write A value. It is 13,924. So I write here 13,924. Below equal to sign, write equal to sign. P value is not given. So we write P as it is. 1 plus R is 18 upon 100 raised to N is 2. N value is 2. Now again this 13,924 as it is I am writing is equal to P as it is I am writing. Now it is possible to cancel by 2, but instead of cancelling by 2 I will directly write by cross multiplication, because afterwards it will become easy to calculate, and that's why I am not going to cancel this 18 and 100. I will be writing the answer of cross multiplication. So 100 ones are 100, 18 ones are 18. So 100 plus 18 is 118 upon 100. Square is there. Now this square is there means same number we have to write 2 times. Therefore 13924 is equal to P multiply by 118 upon 100 multiply by 118 upon 100. Now P variable is there on the right hand side. So what I will do, I will write this full right hand side on left. I will transfer this full right hand side on left and full left hand side on right. So when we are transferring full sides from one side to other, we don't require to change the operation. So I am not going to change the operation. I will be writing as P multiply by 118 upon 100 multiply by 118 upon 100 as it is on from right to left I have transferred, and then 13,924 I have transferred from left to right here. Now only variable P I am keeping as it is on left hand side, and all the numbers I will be transferring from left to right. So now I am transferring numbers only because variable I have kept on left hand side as it is. So I have to change in the operation. So 13,924 I have to make the changes in the operation. 118 upon 100 will become 100 upon 118. Again 118 upon 100 will become 100 upon 118. So therefore P is equal to 13924 multiply by 100 multiply by 100 upon 118 into 118. Now we will multiply this 118 into 118 and let us see what will be the answer. Let me take my rough page now for multiplication. 118 multiply by 118. 8 8s are 64, 4 written, 6 carrying, 8 1s are 8 plus 6 14, again 1 carrying, 8 1s are 8 plus 1 is 9, 1 cross. Multiply by 1 means same number will come, 8 1 1. 2 cross. Multiply by 1 means again same number will come. Now add 4 plus 8 12, 1 carrying, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 1 11, 11 plus 8 19, 1 carrying, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, and this one as it is 13,924 we are getting the multiplication of these two numbers. So in numerator as it is I write 13,924 multiply by 100 into 100. and multiplication of these two numbers. Just now we have got 13,924, so that I am writing 13,924. So this 13,924, 13,924 cancel each other, and we get only 100 multiplied by 100. So 100 multiplied by 100 we get, after 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So 10,000 rupees is the principal which we have got. Answer statement write down. Principal is rupees 10,000. Now see question number 8. The population of a suburb is 16,000. That means value of P is given to us. We have to find the rate of increase. R value we have to find out in the population. If population after 2 years and number of years are given 2, if the population after 2 years is 17,600, after 2 years population is also given, that means A value is also given. We have to find the value of R. So let us see how to find it out. We write our solution here. What is given to us? P value is given 16,000. Then find the rate of increase. Rate of increase we have to find out. So I put question mark. In the population, if population after 2 years, that means n is equal to 2 years is given, and after 2 years it is 17,640. So A value is also given 17,640. So let us once again apply the formula by using formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. We will put the values. A value is given 17,640. Below this we should write A value equal to sign. P is 16,000. 1 plus R value we have to find out. So R as it is I have to write upon 100. N value is 2. Now see children, first I will transfer this 16,000 from right to left. Here it is 16,000 into this bracket. Into means multiply by. So when we transfer it becomes divide by. So therefore 17,640 divide by 16,000 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 2. We write as it is. Now 110 is getting cancelled. We get 1764 upon 1600 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 square. Now this 1764 and 1600, if we observe carefully, we can see that these two are perfect square numbers. 1600 is the square of 40. 16 is square of 4, and these two zeros are there, means it is square of 40. And this side is also a perfect square. So we have to remove this square. For removing this square, what we have to do? We have to take the square root of both the sides. So we should write here by taking square root of both sides. So we have to put both these sides under square root symbol. 1764 upon 1600, and this also 1 plus R upon 100 square. Now 1764 is square of which number? If you multiply 42 by 42, I will show you on my page what we will be getting. 42 multiplied by 42. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16, 8 plus 8 16, 1 carrying, 6 plus 1 7, 1764. That means 1764 is square root of 42, and 1600 we all know it is square root of 40, because 16 is square of 4, and instead of 2 zeros we put 1 0. and on the right hand side the square and square root cancel each other. We will get 1 plus r upon 100. Now next step, see what I am going to do. I will transfer this full left hand side to right and full right hand side to left. So I will not change any operation because I am transferring all the terms from left to right, from right to left. That means we are exchanging the terms. So we don't have to change the operation between them. 1 plus r upon 100 as it is. From left to right I have written, and 42 upon 40 as it is. See, we can cancel it by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 zeros are 0. So we are getting 1 plus r upon 100 is equal to 21 upon 20. Now this plus 1 I am transferring on right hand side. R upon 100 as it is, we write 21 upon 20. Plus 1 transfer, it becomes minus 1. R upon 100 is equal to, now 21 upon 20 minus 1, this is cross multiplication. We can see this cross multiplication like this. 21 upon 20 minus 1. 1 means 1 ones are 1 upon 1. 1 means 1 upon 1. Now 21 into 1 is 21, minus sign. 20 into 1 is 20 upon 20 into 1 is 20. So 21 minus 20 is 1 upon 20. So answer of this cross multiplication we get 1 upon 20. So we write here 1 upon 20. Now I transfer this 100 from left to right. On left hand side it is divide by 100. When we transfer it becomes multiply by 100. R as it is I am writing 1 upon 20 multiply by 100. So now this 100 can be cancelled by 20. 21s are 20, 25s are 100. Therefore R is equal to 5. And therefore rate of increase is 5%. Therefore rate of increase in population is, okay, I should show it properly. Here after cancelling we get R is equal to 5, 21s are 20 and 25s are 100, R is equal to 5. Now write the answer statement. Rate of increase in population is 5%. So in this way we can complete this sum. Now question number 9. In how many years rupees 700, that means principal is rupees 700. In how many years, that means number of years we have to find out. Rupees 700 is principal, will amount to 847. Amount is also given 847. Compound interest rate of 10 PCPA, that means rate is also given. We have to find out how many years, means number of years. So let us write the solution. Solution. Here principal is equal to rupees 700. Amount is equal to rupees 847. Rate is equal to 10 PCPA. Now we have to find out number of years. How many years we have to find out. So let us again write the formula by using formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. So A value is 847 is equal to P value is 700. 1 plus R is 10 upon 100 raised to N. Okay. Now we transfer this 700 from left to right. It becomes 847 upon 700 is equal to 1 plus 10 upon 100 raised to N. Now this 847 upon 700 can be cancelled by 7. 7 ones are 7. 8 minus 7, 1 remaining, this 4 means 14. 7 twos are 14. Again 7 ones are 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 zeros are 0, 7 zeros are 0. We get 121 upon 100. That I am going to write here. 121 upon 100 is equal to 1 plus 10 upon 100 raised to n. This can be cancelled. 10 ones are 10, 10 tens are 100. So 121 upon 100 is equal to 1 plus 1 upon 10 raised to n. 121 upon 100 is equal to, we cross multiply this, 10 ones are 10, 1 ones are 1, 10 plus 1 is 11, 11 upon 10 raised to n. Now see children, this 121 is square of 100 is square of 11. So 11 square is 121 and 100 is square of 10. So 10 square is 100 is equal to 11 upon 10 raised to n. We can write combine because both the numbers are having square. So 11 upon 10 square is equal to 11 upon 10 raised to n. So both the sides, what we can see, 11 upon 10, 11 upon 10 is there. Here square is there, here n is there. That means n value is 2. From this what we can write, n value is 2. Therefore, n is equal to 2. In 2 years, from the question only we can write the answer. In 2 years, rupees 700 will amount to rupees 847 at 10 PCPA rate. At the rate of 10 PCPA we can write anything. So in this way we can find the value of n by comparing it with both the sides. Last question, find the difference between simple interest and compound interest. We have to find the simple interest and compound interest first, and then we can find the difference between. On rupees 20,000, that means principal is given 20,000 at 8 PCPA. See children, two words are not printed over here. So that word is for 2 years. It should be for 2 years. Okay, you have to add here for 2 years. So I will be adding in my on my page here for 2 years, and then I will solve the sum. So now first we have to write the values. P value is rupees 20,000. Okay. R is 8 PCPA and number of years are 2 years. Now we will first find out the simple interest, okay, and then we will find out compound interest, and then we can get the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So for simple interest, first we will apply the formula of simple interest. We all know formula is I is equal to P into N into R upon 100, and therefore instead of I we will be writing simple interest is equal to P value is 20,000 multiply by N is 2 years, R is 8 PCPA upon 100. 2 zeros cancel with 2 zeros. So simple interest we will be getting 200 multiplied by 2 into 8. Simple interest will be equal to 200 into 2 8s are 16 and 16 2s are 32, and therefore simple interest is 16 2s are 32, 3,200 rupees. This is the value for simple interest. Now we have to find out the compound interest. So for compound interest we will be applying the formula of A first. I will be writing here for compound interest. First we have to apply A formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. We all know this formula. Then we can find A value principal is 20,000. 1 plus r is 8 upon 100 raised to n is 2. Cancel by 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8. 4 5s are 20. So we get, okay, I will write here so full sum is visible properly. Therefore a value is 20,000 in bracket 1 plus 2 upon 25 square. Therefore a is equal to 20,000. 1 plus 2 upon 25 we have done it before also. It will be 27 upon 25 square, and therefore a is equal to 20,000 multiplied by 27 upon 25 multiplied by 27 upon 25. So 25 ones are 25, 25 8s are 200, 25 zeros are zeros are. A is equal to 800 multiplied by 27 multiplied by 27 upon 25. Again cancel. 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. Now correct? No, 25 threes are 75. So 80 minus 75, 5 remaining. 25 twos are 50. So we will be getting A is equal to 32 into 27 into 27. So therefore A is equal to 32 into what is the square of 27? It is 729. And when we multiply 32 into 27, we get the answer. Sorry, that means 32 multiplied by 729. When you multiply, you will be getting the answer 23,328. This will be the answer. That is the value of amount. So amount is equal to, we are getting rupees 23,328. Now we have to find out compound interest. So interest is equal to A minus P. We all know this formula. Instead of interest, I will be writing compound interest here. Instead of interest, I have written simple interest, SI, simple interest. Here I will be writing compound interest is equal to, amount is 23,328 minus principal is 20,000, which is given to us 20,000. So the compound interest answer is, we are getting 3328 rupees. I will be writing here compound interest is equal to rupees 3328. Now what we have to find out, actually we have to find out the difference between compound interest and simple interest. The question is to find the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So difference means we all know it is subtraction. So I will be writing, therefore difference between simple interest and compound interest is equal to, difference means we have to subtract 3328 minus 3200. Compound interest is 3328, simple interest is 3200. Answer is rupees 128. In this way we can get the answer.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.